In across the line, trying to center at. Jonas Dobnik banked off the boards and out the center. This will get picked up, and Tiala will send it right back into the Swiss zone. Almost a turnover at the line as it got away from Joel Henry. Simon Canuck. He'll play this cross ice. Maximilian Stroll sends it into the Austrian zone. Reinbacher trying to work it free in behind his own net against Marlon Graf. And it's right back out of Noah Patnaud, who was injured in early December and did not return to action until this tournament. Trying to get some playing time in. Dario Sidler knocks the puck loose. Grabbed off. Cleared ahead by Nick Mila. Switzerland starts a change. Simon Canuck in after a loose puck. Cleared away from him. And Filer will get this back in the neutral ice. Reinbacher sends it on. Maybe looking for some Velcro.
I remember.
This game will advance to the quarterfinals on Wednesday. Comes back at the line. Giannichio's shot into some shin pads, and Karam's all the way back, and Struhl back into his own zone for Switzerland. Switzerland has certainly produced some very good hockey players. Nico Hischier going #1 overall. Shot gets in behind Patnaud off the goalpost. It's scored!
And then the puck comes off the post, and Patnaud's trying to find it. He knows it's behind him and in around him.
The loser of the Sweden-Germany game will play the loser of the Canada-Finland game. And if you don't have all that memorized by now, I'm not repeating it, because the chances of me messing it up would be pretty good. At center, Biasca will dump it in. Another save made by Ranishitz, and another save by Ranishitz. Power play coming up for Switzerland as the first penalty of the game will go to Austria. Joshua Farney turns it out of the corner, back for Struhl. Cross ice, Milo lets the blast go. Ranishitz is down. And stick breaks. One shot on that power play for Switzerland, so Switzerland now 0 for 11. Good work there by Lucas Thyler. He kept that puck in the Swiss end of the ice for 12-15 seconds. At center, unable to handle it, Garisu. Giannichio on for Simon Canuck. Away from him, and right back out through center ice. Henry and Werdecki will face off. And 6 points so far in preliminary round play. Canada 9 points, Finland 8 points, so first place on the line there. That we know for sure for Wednesday is Czechia will play the United States. Everything else is pretty much still up in the air. Just the way you would want it. There's a short side try, that goes wide. Biasca trying to deflect that as a shot came from the near side from St. Peters. And bouncing puck, and Simon Canuck is on it. All the way back down the ice. Back to the line it comes. Slap shot. That's turned aside. This gets tied up in the Austrian zone. And finally, Reinbacher will chip it off the boards and out the center. Henry right back in. Tried to get that up on the far side. On and off the stick of Marlon Graf.
At that point in time, but excuse me.
Thibault will try to get this to Austrian territory. Broken up, Reinbacher puts it right back out at center ice. To the blue line and no further for St. Peters. Reinbacher will try it again. Sends it across for Tiala. Ritzman comes up with the loose puck at center for Switzerland. Ritzman will chip it in. Tybell after it. Puts on the brakes, tries to get it for Bachler. Bachler gets jammed up to the backboards, and Reinbacher on the loose puck. Reinbacher will dump it in. 17 years.
Place to serve your penalty.
1 for 9 is the Austria power play. So far in this World Junior Championship. Penalty kill has been good for Switzerland. They've killed off 8 of 10, so 80% on the PK. McChesney works it out through center, hits the line with Luca Auer, long wrister. Patnaud makes the save, and the loose puck snapped off the far side boards and down the ice. And Ranaschitz will leave it there for Reinbacher.
Almost half a game played, Dennis. I would say so far so good for Austria at this point in time.
To the backboards they go. Wernicke gets triple team there, and Switzerland up with it. Despont will play it out. And through center for Farney. Farney cuts to the middle of the ice, trying to get a shot away, and it was poked off his stick and back out the neutral ice. Holland-Spock again. Farney had to skip over his stick. Reinbacher back forward for Austria. He'll send it across. Tiala will bank it out to center ice. And back in. Wernicke with the wrist shot. Puck gets dropped. Played up the boards. Canuck will let this come back at the line. Mila plays it down low. Trying to center that out front is Marlon Gruff. It comes near side for Canuck. Couldn't get a stick on it. Henry sends his back for Sidler. Back behind for Canuck. Canuck getting pressured there by Tiala. Puck squirts loose and grabbed off and cleared by Luca Auer. Sidler back into his own end. Luca Auer had the game against Germany, game 1, where he had 31 penalty minutes. He had a minor, a double minor, and a major. Reinbacher is back for it. Horrell trying to jam it up the boards. That gets blocked there by Bachler. To the blue line it comes. Delamont goes cross ice. And the long wrister from Chanton. Ritzman trying to work it free. Tyler on the far side boards will just send a backhander out of his own end of the ice. Trying to chase it down is Dobnik.
Every regard.
Switzerland trying to win this game and get into the quarterfinals. To the front of the net it comes. It was in behind Kevin Nicolette. Nico Hischier was so good for this program. Nino Niederreiter was the number 5 pick overall when he got drafted. Mark Streit became the first Swiss-born player to be a captain in the National Hockey League with the New York Islanders. Shot to the short side. Ranaschitz down, turned out of side. Back up top it comes. Chanton plays it across for Delamont. Delamont trying to work it around Tyler. He'll drop it off. It comes back for Chanton. Low shot that went wide. Ritzman. And a penalty coming. There's that drop. And now up with some speed is Graf. He'll send it cross ice. Henry. Henry will play it around. Graf will let this come to Alga. Alga takes the return pass from Sidler. Gets it down. Simon Canuck tried to go rink wide. Henry couldn't handle it. And Henry will try his luck on the attack. Trying to get through. It bounces around. Taken to the near side boards. Kept in at the blue line by Sidler. Sidler will dish it off. Will get it back from Graf. On it goes. Alga. Simon Canuck gets it across and off. Bachler in his own zone for Switzerland. Trying to pull it away from Senna Peters. Kept in at the line. Score! Shot from the line that gets deflected.
David Reinbacher stays at the blue line. He's not backing off that blue line. And so by being committed to that blue line, holding that position, now the puck comes to him. He does a really nice job of getting it in the zone and then being able to get it right to the net. What a terrific play by Reinbacher. And then the deflection.
That is the third point in the tournament for Scherzer, his first goal. And Reinbacher will pick up his first assist. And it comes at a critical time of this game to get this name knotted up before the second period will come to an end. Plenty of ice time here. The winner of this game will play on Wednesday. The loser will get ready for next year's tournament. A backhand try in front. Simon Canuck just slipped that one wide as he went to the backhand. Here. Into the third period. Will 19 minutes decide it, or will we need more? Glove save.
Start with the puck is significant. Because you get into that chase the puck against a better opponent, you're already behind, so don't start behind by not having the puck.
Of course, not here for Austria is Marco Kasper, number 8 overall in the Eagles. Now had 17 shots on goal, and that ties a single game high for Austria in this tournament. They had 17 in the opening game against third. Richmond will flip this in, goes in after it. Reinbacher gets there first. He'll shovel it around the boards to the blue line, and now finally out the center it goes. Maximilian Struhl right back in for Switzerland. Snaps it around the boards. Tybal trying to work it back to the line against the checking of Duchesne. Tybal into the slot, lets the shot go. This gets chipped off the boards and out the center. Mila had it. Long pass up the middle by Struhl. Ranishitz plays it off the backboards. Knocked down by Tybal. Bachler going after it as well. Struhl is in from the line. Richmond backs him up. And Wernicke will take over for Switzerland. Turned it over at center. Bachler will carry back in. Struhl heads for the net. Bachler fires it short side. Turned away by Ranishitz. Danny will play it out to center no further, and Richmond will bring it right back in. Richmond tried to pull it to the middle of the ice. Tiala breaks it up, going in. Delamont gets pressured there by Van Een. Back it across for Canuck. He'll pull up, puts on the brakes. Slap shot is now a tournament high for a single game. Santa Peters puts it in behind his own net. Reinbacher plays it up at center. This gets bounced in by Dobnik. Ends up in the corner. Filer's after it. Dobnik there to help out. Poked it to the near side. Simon Canuck goes down low. Struhl had it. Knocked off of his stick. Scherzer gets it out front. Peters a backhand shot, and that got blocked. Fiala holds it in at the line. Comes back around on a second attempt, and Canuck will get this back to the Austrian blue line. Santa Peters right back in. Peters.
1 shots, Dennis, for Austria in this game.
Big game for both of these teams, both of these countries. And a slap will take the face-off against Dobnik. Or that bounces, rather, against Vollner. Bounces in the corner, grabbed off by Canuck. Canuck trying to center it. Cleared up the boards and put out the center ice. Nussbaumer back for it. Knocked down there by Tiala. Tiala trying to play a deep cant. Canuck right back up for Switzerland. Canuck will send it in. Scherzer has it off the boards.
In this game, but it's been largely unsuccessful. It's been absolutely unsuccessful other than the 1 goal this game through the tournament.
1 for 3 with 2 power play shots in this game. Maximilian Hengelmuller is in, serving the major penalty to Lidner. And Switzerland will go to work. A power play for the remainder of regulation. Back up top for Delamont. Farney, Delamont. Nussbaumer, and back it comes for Delamont. Plays it to the far side. Allenspach for Ritzman. Ritzman back up top. Allenspach doesn't shoot it, puts it to the net. Ritzman gets a couple of whacks. In front, score! Happens in a split second, but you do feel for Lorenz Lindner right now, the 19-year-old that took the major, but you have to understand the time in the game and the importance of the game. Delamont.
Well, I guess they're just satisfied to lose this game by one.
Yeah, I'm with you. Back up at center. This gets sent in by Biasca, who has what looks like the game-winning goal. And now with 12 seconds, Ranicets hits to the bench for the extra attacker. Farney slips it back out to center ice. Cleared back in. After it goes Delamont. So Switzerland will advance to the quarterfinals.